Okay, so now at this point, you have the monitor out of the machine and you now have access to the top right over here. I've already gone ahead and I've removed the inside piece that holds the leg over here so that way I can replicate the issue that you're having right here, and so that way I can make a solution. So what you want to do is take the piece like this. You just want to place it in through the inside, as you can see right here. You want to line it up so that way both sides right here and right here are flat up against the edge, so kind of like how it would be mounted on the inside if it was mounted. And I'm not sure if you already have the other 3 legs already installed. This will make this part easier, but if not, no worries. If you have the pinball machine down on the ground like this, all you're gonna have to do is just prop it up a little bit. I have a stool base right here. It's only lifting it up maybe a couple of inches, but you know, if you have something else that can just lift it up a little bit, then that'll work just fine as well. But we want to go ahead and take one of the legs right here, and we're going to be using it upside down like this. Now if you already have the other 3 installed, then you're going to just do this step, but having it standing up so that way it's at the same height as the other 3 legs. But for my purposes right here, I'm just going to go ahead and do it with on the ground right here. And so what we're going to do is just essentially just install this upside down for a second, just so that way when we put in the screws into these 2 holes, it'll hold the inside piece in place in order for us to put in at least 2 screws to secure the plate in place, so that way by the time you do install the other 3 legs, the inside piece will stay in place while you install this 4th one. So let me just go ahead and I'm just going to place the camera right here so that way you can see as I do this. Right, so I'm just going to put this in here. I'm going to line up the hole. I'm going to hold it in place. Have one of the screws right here. It's going to go in through here. And now you might need to hold the other side in place. But as it's already gone ahead and grabbed on, as you can see right there, it's in place. So you just want to grab your Allen key right here. Just go ahead and tighten this right there. Then you want to take your bottom one, put this in as well. Goes in, no problem. Both of them are screwed inside. Got it. So now that we're at this point, these 2 pieces on the outside and on the inside are holding each other in place. And now, as you can see, it's in place. So now that all we have to do now is put in a screw on one side of each. And so if you do not have these, we can also send these screws to you overnight as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I'm just going to go in with this screwdriver in here. You can just go ahead and do this with a hand screwdriver. But I'm going to go in through the side right here. See if you can see. Going through the side. Now, if yours does not have any holes already on the side, all you're going to have to do is just push in a little bit, so that way the tip of the screw can penetrate the wall, and as soon as you start spinning it clockwise, it's going to go in. These walls are MDF, so they're not too hard to screw into. It's not like structural plywood where it's a little bit harder. But yeah, so once you have that one in, you want to just get another screw, just like this. We're going to come in through the other side now. Let me get a good angle for you, that way you can see it. Got it right there. You just want to screw that in. Now, same thing, if you do not have an existing hole right there, no worries, you just have to push in a little harder, make sure the tip of the screw penetrates the wall, and it should grab already the moment you start turning clockwise. And so now that you have those two screws inside, you can now go ahead and take these two off. Right there. Make sure this doesn't fall. Okay. So now that we have this piece taken off, just like that, we now have the inside part mounted as it should be. So now when you go and assemble the legs, this piece should already be in place for you to put it in. Now all you have to do from this point is put the monitor back in place. Again, you just have to make sure it's resting on top of these 2 points right here, and make sure you screw them into the hole, just as that. And yeah, after that, then you put in the 2 side rails on the side after you lay the glass back down on top, and the front piece should just press down and click in, just like that. Again, I'm very sorry about this inconvenience. This is a step-by-step guide on how you can resolve this issue. Hopefully you have no issues doing this. If you do, please let me know, and I can try to help you through the phone and help guide you.